Morning. It is 10:22 on Friday, and I just wanted to check in. I definitely kind of crashed this morning. I did my little 3 a.m. prayer thing, but then um, after that I just kind of slept until like 8, and then I had to get up and help get the kids, or get my friend's son on the bus because she had to drop off her daughter. So basically, I'm gonna be a little bit more laid back today. I'm not gonna be doing like the whole routine thing, since right now I'm just literally just kind of setting a basic routine and don't really have one established fully yet. And my thoughts currently are that Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday will be my big kind of push for routine days, and get a bunch of stuff done days, get a bunch of videos out. And then Wednesday, usually I have a couple social things I go to, so those will be more laid back. Maybe I'll do like one kind of talk video, and then Fridays will be just kind of trying to wrap things up in the house for the week so that I can just enjoy my weekend and relax. And I'm also thinking about doing some gaming videos on Fridays. I was thinking about doing it on Saturdays, but for Saturdays, the kids will be at the house, and my nephew, especially my Texas nephew, will be wanting to see what I'm doing and all that stuff. So I think it might be a better idea to do the gaming videos on Friday. So what I'm gonna tentatively try out today is alternating between like an hour of cleaning and then an hour or so working on a gaming video. And the hour is just kind of like a loose framework. It's not going to be very strict. Like if I get in the flow of either cleaning or the game video, then I'll just continue with that for a bit. So yeah. So I'm going to take you guys inside, and I'm going to show you kind of my domain of the house, my little bedroom area and the kitchen, and kind of discuss what I want to eventually get done and how I'm going to be using video recording as kind of a motivation boost to try and help me get the projects I want to get done. I'm not going to do a lot of project stuff today. Today is literally just try to catch up a little bit of the main area and see what happens. But yeah, so let's go inside. And we have a little kitty here. Hang on. Hi, kitty. Hi, mamas. You're so friendly. You're so friendly. I know. Okay. Oh, kitty. Try to get in the house. This isn't your house. Okay. The brown one.
Oh, caramel lattes out there?
Yeah.
Does she have food?
Yeah.
Okay. She likes coming in, which is dangerous for her.
I mean, I think she has food. Has somebody fed them recently?
You might want to check the little house, because sometimes what happens is the gang cats that show up in the morning eat all the food. So if you don't see food in the bowl, let me know.
Okay.
Cream the drink.
Cream the whisk up being.
Come on. Hey. You stop being a meanie butt. Listen, no. You can
No
get mad at me
escaping.
all you want. Okay,
Do you have food? Oh, you don't have food. I will get you some food, kitty. Okay. Just grab a little food. Are we out of the...
All the stuff in that box for the Friskies, that's on wet food, but our cats will eat it, so he's given to the feral. The Meow Mix is on its way, but ain't here yet.
Susan, Carmel, you can also feed her any of the wet food that's in that box.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, because there's no dry food left except ours. Okay. Taking a momentary detour. Hey, little mama. Do you want some food? There's that. And I'll give you a little wet food. Put my camera down a second. Have the bowl and the can. Here you go. Okay. Is that not what you wanted? I mean, there's yummy yums. No? Well, it's there for you if you want it, kitty cat. Okay.
Yeah, all those cans of tuna and salmon, our cats don't like.
Okay.
So yeah, they're okay.
I think she was more looking for attention because I put the food out, but she didn't really go for it immediately. Okay. Alright, so let me show you my room. And yes, it is a hot mess. And I am fully aware. And I am not going to judge myself right now. Yeah, so this is what I'm working with. My little cubby hole. And there's been watching videos by Jadina. She's really cool. Okay. This is all stuff I want to get organized eventually, and we will be getting to it. And then the kitchen is also kind of my domain, but because I've been in something of a slump the past handful of weeks, it's gotten a bit out of hand. So this is what we're working with. Needs some TLC, but we are going to be doing that together. Okay, and then we have a little bit of storage out in the garage. These are this is my bin right here. And you can see my crystals and stuff. I haven't done anything with these for a while, but I want to eventually go through all that stuff. So basically, plan going forward is I want to One, work on my arrange a little bit. I want to work on getting back into a routine of just cleaning, and then once I'm getting the routine down better, I have like this whole list of projects I was planning on doing right before I got COVID a few months back and started having all of like the energy issues. So I figure if I'm going to be posting videos, and since I kind of had a lot of fun editing the cleaning video last night, even though it's very much an amateur editing job, I think I'll be using that as content to kind of give myself that extra boost of motivation. And then for today, all I'm going to be really doing is seeing if I can get some dishes done and maybe like the counters cleared. And if I have a lot of extra energy, maybe like a sweep and mop. If not, at least the dishes. At least getting the dishes fully caught up again before the weekend. And then I'll be taking breaks to make some game videos for, I think I'm going to be starting out with Subnautica and Minecraft. I have the worst time with restartitis. I've always struggled with like rigid play, and I think if I have videos as an excuse to like stay focused and go for like one goal of just like completing like a vanilla playthrough of each game, then maybe I'll actually get somewhere and actually finish a playthrough for once. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so let's get started with cleaning, I guess. I'm gonna position you. I'm gonna empty the dishwasher and then make some breakfast and then do my first game video, I think. So get you situated. Trying to, I think it's best to be able to see what I'm doing as opposed to seeing me, maybe, for like body doubling purposes. So I'm gonna just set you up like that. It's kind of in between, isn't it? We'll get there. We will learn angles and stuff eventually. We're not going to worry about perfection right now. So kind of my plan going forward with this channel is we're going to just start how things are currently. Just really low, low editing, low effort stuff to begin. Simply because right now I'm just trying to use, a lot of this is I'm just trying to use making videos as help to get my own health, both physical and mental, back on track. And like, it'd be really, really silly to be throwing all my energy into making my videos fancy when, like, I'm struggling even to, like, brush my teeth every day. That'd be silly. But as I make progress in the physical and mental health sphere, then I will also, I'll kind of like cycle back around to the recording sphere, and like I'll like be working on it in layers, if that makes sense. So like right now we're just doing very basics while I work on very basic habits, like going for a walk in the morning, or doing some form of spiritual practice, very basic, doing one like learning habit, or like exercise habit, etc. And then once those are established, I'll come back around to the recording and be like, okay, how can we improve this in one small, meaningfully and incremental way? And then I'll be working on that while I then also consider, okay, in the exercise department or in the spiritual exploration department, what is the next step habit-wise that I'm going to be implementing? So that way no area will be neglected, because I'm hyper-focusing on one, and everything will just kind of steadily improve piece by piece as I have energy and have mental space to focus. So that is the plan right now. See? guys that done. And now it's time to get some breakfast going. Let's put you up to A level. Yeah, there you go. You can go higher. Okay. All right. So I've been doing some kind of thinking about the different topics I want to cover on my channel. And I'm going to do probably like a long form video for each topic to kind of delve into it a little bit. And then I'm going to also do a long form video summarizing everything. And essentially I think what I want to do most is kind of document my journey, my spiritual journey, especially, and get into my background, where I've come from, why I've decided to make this channel, and then turn this channel into kind of a safe space where people can kind of explore along with me different belief systems, different modalities. But I don't want to only be like a religious or spirituality channel. I also want, I've always been like super interested in getting into studying history. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of like, I'm going to start with like my current belief system, which is like Christianity / Catholicism. And then I'm also going to start studying history along with you guys. And as we come across another belief system, I'm going to kind of use that like along the timeline of history. I'm going to use that as like the prompt for what belief system I want to study next, I think. If that makes any sense. And then to the side of that, I want to do the cleaning videos. So that I have that extra motivation and maybe can like provide a kind of free body doubling service for anybody with neurodivergent tendencies or who suffer from PTSD like I do and has like trouble self-motivating and just need like just a little extra something to help encourage them to get moving like I so often do. And then there'll be like the gaming stuff, which I don't know how much I'll be getting into with that. Because this is not going to be a gaming channel, but games have been a huge influence in my life. They've been kind of my peace in the storm a lot of the time. And oddly enough, it was actually games that led to some of the huge mental health breakthroughs. Especially the ones this year, because it was through games that I learned how to really feel into my body and become aware of where emotions were, and be able to really begin working on like breaking up dense emotion and trauma memory and stuff, and start working through that, which has been one of the big catalysts behind me even being able to make these videos at all with any kind of confidence. Like, because just the confidence was not there. And, like, I still struggle with it, obviously. Like, last night, I really, really didn't want to make that cleaning video. I was really, really struggling with, I just felt really off after my nap, which sometimes happens, and I was feeling very in my head and insecure and not, kind of just dealing with a lot of stuff coming up. And that's probably gonna still be a thing going forward for a while as I kind of process this new shift. But the being able to put myself out there at all without immediately going into shutdown mode is, like, I can't even express how big a progress that is. Just another testament to how far I've come just in this year. So yeah, and I attribute a lot of that progress to what I like learned playing video games and like being able to like embody my character, which then taught me how to embody my own emotions and explore them, which then helped me process trauma. So while this isn't going to be a video gaming channel, video games are a part of my life, and I want to show a lot of the aspects of my life and what's helped me and stuff in case other people find help in it. So yeah. I don't know if I'm going to ever play Skyrim or Baldur's Gate 3 on here. Those were the two pivotal games. Like getting into those characters and just kind of like exploring different perspectives and feeling myself as those characters. And the only reason I'm hesitant of trying to play those games online is I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that or not. But if I'm playing Subnautica in Minecraft, I might be able to practice a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Also, I'm waiting for the Kaiden mod from Skyrim to be updated to have the family, Kaiden's family portion of the mod before I play Skyrim again. So maybe by that point I'll be like, oh yeah, sure. Like I'll be totally comfortable enough to be able to get into character while also on camera and be able to play Skyrim with the Kaiden mod with you guys. But we'll see. And for Baldur's Gate 3, I had this very intricate character story going on. And if I were to play it online, I would want to continue, because I just kind of started his final arc, that character's final arc, and I would want to play that probably if I was going to record it. Just, I don't know exactly how the logistics would work, because I play those kind of games while making up a very intricate story in my head, because stories are so huge and how I process a lot of stuff. So I don't know how I would get that story across smoothly while also making like a low effort, low editing playthrough. I don't know. We'll see. For now though, we're just gonna go real basic. Just basic screen recorder and my synced up with my phone camera, recording some Subnautica and some Minecraft. And we'll see what happens from there. Stir in my peanut butter into my oatmeal. So yeah. I think I'm gonna end this video here, and I will be back after I eat my breakfast and with my first gaming video. Okie doke. Thank you for watching.